Hello everyone, my name is Ruslan and you are on the ProBusiness.ua channel, another unboxing of lost parcels, Nova Posta. From the same supplier, where we found a bunch of bobbins, a few volumes and everything in that spirit, well, including that. The same supplier from whom we found VR, which I haven't figured out yet. I'm writing all in one batch. We have 3 episodes from this supplier. Today we are finishing these parcels, 7 pieces, the last ones, and we'll see if it leaves a good impression when I edit, because only then will I find out the price. Yes. Here, by the way, I see it says VR box. It doesn't seem like it unless it's some kind of VR accessory, because maybe it's not a complete set. Something was missing. But I can already see that this is, well, unless it's an instructor. So there's some kind of book here. So what do we have here? Cards K. 6. So the history of the Second World War. Moral cards. To which this, therefore, we don't have such books. We haven't come across anything about the war. Funny. 6 notebook. Check this out. It's apparently someone's notebook. Here's something, well, a name written Oliver. But further, well, like, I don't know, check it out. Amazing. Oh, something fell out. Where was it? I just saw this picture somewhere. Just inserted it. It was somewhere here. I saw it. In short, here it's just all about airplanes. Well, clippings from airplanes and something written in pencil. Check it out. This is completely new. I'm shocked, and it's written all the way to the end. What is this? Call end instruction? Message, forum, some kind of pop-up. It's like a fax, probably, or something like that. Crazy. And the funniest thing is that it's all in English. Wow. Yeah, and it's all exclusively about airplanes. Clippings and writings. Well, if I understood what was written here, then okay. It's such a note. This might be well, I'm taking a photo from the photograph, but like this. We went in principle, something from that opera. Yes, we have this thing here. It looks not very appealing. Well, it says here that something is cracked. But judging by how this was packed and judging by what I see here, I see this is another batch of books for us. Children's books, Swedish ones. Yes, such a book. And modern, which is important. Yes. Just a children's book. So we have here The Lion King, also a children's book. Such big books. Haven't seen in 100 years. Check it out. The gem. such a topic. Okay. And I thought 3 books, well, 4 books. And it turns out, the code that wandered on its own. Yes, this is already in Russian. Yes, well, also such a big one, isn't it? So, okay, the Lion King in Ukrainian, not in Russian either, And this one is in Russian, all 3 in Russian. I think, honestly, Ukrainian, okay. 3 children's books in Russian, yes, and an illustrated encyclopedia about animals. Well, this one is in Ukrainian, like this. It's about animals who recognize their friend. Write in the comments. So, okay, well, a good encyclopedia, good. So, what to do? With the Russian books, I'm puzzled. Maybe put them on OLX. Maybe someone will take them there, and I posted the encyclopedia on Telegram. I think someone will take it. Quite an interesting thing in good condition. Why not? So, you saw the price. We move on. Something strange. Running back and forth. Yes. Well, damn. How is it? Well, again, books for the people. Seriously. 1 book, okay. 2 books, okay, but crazy. So, what kind of books? City Camera. Such a book. Coronation of the word inter. Boiled. Yes. By tradition. Since this text is not quite ordinary, I want to give a brief explanation. Starting from the Renaissance era, when monumental images in temples and palaces were complemented by easel works, European secular art was based on 4 pillars: portrait, landscape, still life, and the nude body. Quite surprising indeed. Well, considering that there's a nude body here, I think about the nude body here. Alright, book 1. The White Chief. And here the book is immediately in Russian. It seems to me it has never been opened. Well, in principle, it looks like new. Yes, it's in Russian, such a book. So what is hidden in the pages? Clive Barker, Freeman Sprill, and even Stephen King. Compiled by Richard Chismar. In Ukrainian, it looks like this. As I understand it, it's just a list of works. Speaking of Stephen, his work, Summer Thunder, is included in this book. And here is the list of all the authors. Alright, let's see how much this will cost. 3 books. Well, in principle, I think they should cover the cost of shipping. Yes, okay, let's get something more. Because books are books, but I also want some kind of magnet. Yes. A magnet would still be better than a book. In this episode or the previous one, we already found it. They have it. Yes, these newspapers. Well, one somewhere. Here's a pack of newspapers. There are connoisseurs, collectors. Eyes will go out. Everything was probably very interesting at that time. Really. Such topics, really normal, such a thing. Right. It was very interesting in those years, the 90s, written when I wasn't even born yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there we had 1 or 2 episodes, about 14, 15 episodes. We already have this newspaper novel. Let's see how much it might cost. Violet, hello, I guess. So let's probably take this one. And I want to tell you that I have a hunch that here, if I'm right, then I will have very big questions for the company that provided us with these, how it works for them like that, because last time we had indeed 4, but here, something, I see this thing is for lenses, fell off. It hasn't fallen off yet, so I reach. If it all collapses, you just don't see what's off camera. You're still in the gel. 4 more pairs of such things, with which it's 4, 3, 7 pieces. I already have them, with which I stop figuring out what this even is, how long it can last, and why I have so many. Eat. No, if it's something, well, I just didn't catch on. And they cost around 5 to 10,000. Even if you take 1,000 Hrivnias, then it's 11,000 for 2 boxes. That's not bad. Yes, 5 each heavy, compressed. And obviously, book battles. We are starting book battles. We are opening. You can start a library. Yes, we just have quite a lot more books here. Hole 3. A complex question. Victor Liva. Victor Liva was born in the city of Shumsk in 1979. He also studied at school number 1 there. Then at the Shumsk Economic Lyceum. Whoever is from Shumsk, give a like. Oh my. Yes, well, such a book, Victor Liva. Yes, there is. Yes, writers about football. Such a book. Compiled by Seri Jadan. Okay. So, and sports psychology. Oh, how unexpectedly. Okay, and sports psychology. Such a book by Voronova Valentina Ivanivna, author of the book OK. More books than that on the table. I have a bunch of magazines, and a bunch of books, and a bunch of VRs. What a strange series of unboxings. It's trash. Minus, there was 1 VR, now there are 7, became 6. Trash. Nothing. For now. I don't know. They are nothing. I'm not sorry for them. It's time to replace this. The knife is already done. Where should I throw these boxes already? So, books. Books, look, there were books in Ukrainian. There were books in Russian. And now books in English. Trump University. Real estate. Honot 1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Crazy. This is interesting. I think the book was... I really like this actor. Do you see who this actor is? Yes. You know, damn. Where did I put it? Well, in short, Mask, have you already seen this unbelievable thing? So, I think this might be worth some money. Because this is a very famous actor. Aktepe Ivanultsev. And Arion Books 100, Yuka. You can Google it there and find out how much it costs. And such a book, Angelbert. I honestly don't know who that is, but I now have his book. But this, I think, well, okay, Trump can still earn. Trump can also be worth money. But my favorite is this. This is really a very big fan of the series and a very great respect. I give this actor a lot of credit. He has many films and he played them very well. So it might seem to me that this unboxing could have been profitable, but considering that everything was purchased together from one supplier and I paid him a meeting with all this case, then the grandmothers might drag us into the negative. However, the series was 3-part series. I will count everything as one because I paid one seller. I know the exact amount and everything, whether we broke even or not. You already know whether I broke even, or I don't know, I still have all this ahead of me. We'll find out. I invite everyone to Telegram as always, and subscribe, like, comment. Greetings to everyone. Thank you.